Can you share some tips about, is it ever appropriate to use brand colors and
I think in a lot of cases it can be appropriate. I think it depends on the brand colors. Again, if your brand colors are blue or some sort of non-extravagant hot pink or bright red colors, I think it can be appropriate. I think you have to be careful when using brand colors and depicting data, not to use those brand colors to depict negative data. So if you're showing a dashboard and everything's crashing and you're using brand colors, it might start to build this negative association with the brand. In other cases where I mentioned that if the brand colors are sort of out there, like a bright red, you might not want to use that color for comparing your company with its competitors. I have heard a story where a PowerPoint presentation was put together and it was sort of a comparison of, okay, us versus them, comparing some metrics. And every time the slide came up, the us data was in
Mhm.
red. And so the audience immediately assumed that this company was just failing on all accounts because they were red and the other ones were like bluish or greenish. And that wasn't the case. The point they were trying to make is how much they're better than their competitors, but it came out looking like a negative because this was a Western based presentation, and in the East, like in China, this would have worked because for them the color red is more like prosperity and happiness, whereas in the US, for example, it's more like danger or we're losing money.
Mhm.
So making sure you really think it through when you're using those brand colors.